Hi and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mark Murphy and I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur who's currently living in Phuket in Thailand. So this is going to be a different kind of video to my previous videos, kind of going back to why I started this page in the first place really, and trying to help people out, whether they're just a few steps behind me and kind of want to learn, do stuff that I'm kind of doing, whether it be like starting a business or being able to travel wherever you really want to while working and making money online, because like that was my main goal really from the start of this year. And like I kind of learned a lot along the way. Like I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means and I'm doing everything right, but I've made progress from where I was a year ago to now. And this video is just going to be about just start doing rather than just thinking about stuff or watching videos and content, because I know from like, especially it started last year in November when I was starting my business. Months before that I did so much research on how to start a business, what do you need to do, how to get clients, kept watching content, and like I did this for months on end, and then I learned more in the first week of actually starting to do the work than I did over those few months. Like for example with cold calls, I watched so many videos and other people doing cold calls and what to say and what not to say and all this stuff. And for my first 10 calls I did to businesses around the place, I learned so much, so much. And it was just kind of, because you're getting that kind of dopamine when you're watching all these videos thinking you're actually doing something, but you're actually not doing anything really, and you're just kind of pushing off what needs to be done, which is the work. And just when you just start doing it, it is tough, and then it starts getting real because you're actually doing tough work rather than just watching videos online of like videos like this or whatever. Just start doing what you need to get done, because it just makes everything so much better. Even now though, I still struggle with this, whether it be posting content or just different areas. Like I've been talking about how I want to get into the manufacturing business for the last, I don't know how long, it was at least 4 or 5 months, and I've done nothing really about it to any extent. And I keep saying, oh, I'm going to wait for this, I'm going to wait for this. And now I've just finally on 2 days ago I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm getting started. I started reaching out to manufacturers. Like I was just watching so much content on YouTube about how people started brands or how they linked with suppliers and stuff. And I was just like, everyone has different ways they do it, but I'm just going to find my own way. I'm going to learn how to do it myself, because I enjoy doing that as well. And you kind of feel a bit of momentum coming, and then you just start learning about the process. So to get started with this process, I needed to leave the country anyway for my visa on Friday, and I'm going to Kuala Lumpur, and I'm meeting with a few manufacturers, and that was just in the space of 2 days of a bit of hard work, and I have a bit of progress already. If I was just watching videos these last 2 days, I would have learned something, but not as much as what I did. Finding these people online, reaching out to them, getting a meeting set up, doing all this, like no one's gonna do that for you unless you do it yourself. And like I know I have strong beliefs that like if you think you can do something, like it's gonna happen. To be honest, I used to think that all this manifestation stuff was a load of bullshit, but I do think all those rocks and all that, I have no time for any of that. I don't believe in any of that stuff. But I believe, like at the start of this year, I wrote down like 10 things I wanted to kind of get done throughout the year. And like it's good writing them down and kind of going back to them and looking at them every day or whatever. But if you don't actually do the work, nothing's going to change. Like it's just like a wish then. But if you write them down and you try get them done each day, you try push toward it, it does work. Like I've about 7 out of the 10 goals I wrote down I've completed already, which it is good for the mentals as well, because you're kind of getting things done and you're ticking boxes, which for me is I love doing, whether it be on a daily or a long-term kind of scale. I just love getting things completed. And I think that's the same with everyone as well, because that's momentum. I just think it's all about momentum, and just each day trying to build that momentum, because like I've been struggling now the last while, because I've kind of lost focus on why. On the start of this year, I just wanted to make money, and and then I kind of got crossed over with getting that time and location freedom, and I managed to get out here. So now I want to combine the two, because I'm doing marketing at the moment, which is okay, but at the end of the day, I'm still just doing work for other people, and you just have multiple bosses really when it comes to marketing. You need to try and make them happy. So that's why I want to do something for my own kind of work, and I've learned all the skills through marketing, so I haven't wasted any time in that regard, and now it's just time to do something on my own as well. With a bit of travel, I think it's such a good way to kind of get a bit of momentum going and just start doing stuff. Like, my first kind of bit of travel was moving to the States, moving to Boston for a year to do some work, and I didn't really do any research before I went out, like where to live, anything at all, until I got there. And then me and my friend we did it when we were out there, and we got everything organised, and everything just worked out the way it was supposed to be. Like the best year ever. Even when I was moving out here, I didn't look into anything really. I got a few names of some places to stay, and good areas and bad areas, and I kind of just packed up all my stuff and came out here, not really knowing anyone too well. Like the guy I came out to, who has a business here, has a gym, I met him about 5-6 years ago, and I hadn't met him since, and I just said, oh, I might come out and see. And then I got to know him a bit better, and it all worked out. And everyone in the gym and all the workers, I became very friendly with them now. And I just think it all works out like the way it's supposed to be. I know it might sound a bit kind of cliche, but I really do. And the amount of opportunities that I've come across since I've been here has just been insane. And if I didn't just decide to pack up my stuff and move continent, I don't think I would. Like you can watch the videos online, as I said, and I was doing that, and then I was just like, all right, now it's time. And until you book that flight, you don't really feel like you kind of need to do something, and then once you do it, and then once you actually move, you get out of your comfort zone, and things start to get real. But there's never really been a time since I've been out here where I've kind of felt like I was in the wrong situation or anything like that. And yeah, I'm learning every single day, and by no means I've everything sorted. But I think being out here kind of gives you the drive to kind of do a bit more as well. Like for the last 2 months, to be honest, though, I fell off the grind, and I've kind of just getting to know the area, getting to know people. I was going out a bit more, drinking and stuff like that, because just for the social aspect of things. But now it's kind of starting to feel like home here, and yeah, I'm just ready to start doing again. So yeah, now my next kind of plan is the manufacturing industry really. And if anyone watching this video has brands or is looking to source people out in here in Asia, like source manufacturers, whether it be for shoes, clothes, anything like that, please contact me on Instagram, and I'd be happy to help out, because I'm going to be going to Kuala Lumpur and meeting with a load of them there. But I'm also going to a manufacturing event in Vietnam at the end of the month, and I'll be meeting with all the shoe manufacturers and the clothing manufacturers around China, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and so on. And they're all meeting at this event, and I'm going to just go around, and I'll record it as well. But yeah, I want to just kind of bring this page back to why I kind of started it, which is for business and business travel and gym really. Yeah, so this was just a different kind of video. I don't know, yeah, I just wanted to kind of get this out there really, and just start getting back to why I started the page, was to help other people kind of get to the situation where I'm at. Well, I'm not saying I'm in the best situation ever, but I know if I saw this 6 months ago or a year ago, I probably would have kind of watched it, and like I was always willing to learn. Like if you're a few steps ahead of someone, you can always learn from them. So yeah. Also, one more thing actually is that I wouldn't in my opinion, I wouldn't even bother buy courses if you're starting your business and you're trying to start making money and stuff like that. I bought a few, and the best part about them is the community in the group, not the actual content itself. So like, just have a community of people who are trying to do the same stuff as you, rather than learn some bullshit course that costs a few grand. It's just not worth it, and it's just a waste of money. And like, joining free groups is a much better option for you. If I was to go back and do it again, I won't be getting another course now for a while. Actually, I probably won't be getting another one, full stop. It's just better to learn from your own mistakes, in my opinion. So yeah, sorry, I just wanted to get that out there. And yeah, I might make a kind of a free group for people who are kind of traveling, or digital nomads, starting businesses around the world, and want to do some travel with people who kind of want to keep doing the same, who have the same mindset, really. But yeah, alright, I know I'm kind of rambling on now, so I'm just going to leave the video there. I know it's a different kind of video, but yeah, I just wanted to get it out there. So thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who kind of subscribed and is watching the videos. It means a lot to me. So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one.